Well, hello there, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to Crypto After Dark. I'm Professor Keith, Carolina Keith, Keith the Simp. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty damn good myself. We got all the 12 people in here, and I'm pretty excited that we got 12 people in here because it's Tuesday. Man, I'm not going to bullshit y'all. Had an awesome day trading, made some damn good money, and I got some good content to talk about tonight. I'm going to wrap some things together here and kind of mold everyone's opinions of everything together and see if we can't come up with a better solution on what to do. Let me put this on Twitter real fast, shall we? And we shall. Live now. And paste and go. All right, sweet. So, I'm going to talk about BTC tonight, Bitcoin. What are we going to talk about with Bitcoin? Well, I want to talk about some previous cycles that have happened to kind of be a little predictive on what may or may not be able to happen here, okay? Nothing I'm going to say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a real professor, everybody. I'm just a guy. I'm just a normal simp like you, okay? Professor Keith was just a nickname that some dude gave me a long time ago because I helped him, okay? Just a guy. Nobody special. If I can do this, anybody can do this. By the way, I already had a few of these tonight. I'm going to knock back a couple more because it's been an awesome day. You have bad days and you have good days. I know I'm not the only one who has that. You have bad days, you have good days. Sometimes things suck. Sometimes things are better. Today was awesome. Made a song on some trades. Had an awesome session one-on-one before this. So, hey man, I'm fully feeling myself tonight. So I'm gonna have a drink. Toast. Cheers, everybody. Whew. I got the Coppercraft Distillery made in Holland, Michigan out tonight. Been whittling through the bottle today. No comment. So let's see what I was on here real quick, and then we'll get to the analysis I wanted to talk about. Anon says, "What's up? He couldn't watch. Good to see you, brother. He's gonna be on the replay gang. 4 a.m. there. What's up, Frog with a hat? Oculus Vision. Adam Man. What's up, dude? What's up, Loose Junior? Good to see you, brother Kevin. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Syph. What's up, Digital Al? What's up? What's up, Frank? What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, brother. Terry Brandon, what's up? Lou D-O-double-G. Ignacio Cervantes. He said, on my way to 500x leverage. Ooh, yeah, I hit some 500s today, dude. Hit some 500s. I was feeling good. There we go. I was feeling good on them 500x's, boy. I was eating them up. This should be interesting about BTC. I have a lot of questions I'll be putting to later. I do have a question I'll put in a bit later. Okay, I'm sorry. What's up, Danny Deep Pockets? Parker Jr., Jag, Russell Thomason, Gabo, what's up, brother? JH, booyah. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty damn good. Roper Dope, what's up? What's up, Big Tony? He said, what's up, guys? What's up, brother? Osukia, what's up? That's a dope name. Crypto Boomers, what's up, brother? Trade Fails, what's up, dude? Can we start putting long positions? Hey, I made some longs today. Did you make some longs today? I also put all my moves that I do on crypto. I don't put my Forex moves over there because I don't really want anybody to do that. You shouldn't be a degenerate if you can't understand that. You shouldn't be doing it. But all the 5x trades that I make on KuCoin or all the spot trades or any allocations that I make on my wallet, I put on the unlimited chat in our Discord for everyone to see. What am I talking about? Well, if you're a Patreon member, you can see that. Right here's our Patreon. Bam. $8 and $16. Going to go ahead and tell you guys, pretty soon the 8 one, pretty soon the 8 one's going to go away and it'll only be 16, okay? So if you're going to get on it now. The 8 one doesn't give you full access either. It's only partial access. The $16 gives you full access, and you can see every single trade that I make. Okay, that's up for you to do. We also have fully unlocked Discord with all the content you can possibly want to read, full of educational material, thousands of charts, 3,200 people in there. Okay, getting bigger every day. We're going to be at 5,000 before you know it. He says, cheers, dude. Hey, cheers, brother. You're special. You're stupid. Luke Verl says, long time listener, first time caller. Good to see you, brother. Liam, what's up, dude? Angel Ponce, what's up, dude? Hey, Ashley Vandermeer, yeah, right. Water scientist is on here. Good to see you, man. So, 59 people watching. That's awesome. Real quick, if you guys would, go ahead and hit like. They're free. Fuck up, why not, right? It's the fucking like button. Dude, whatever. It's free. Let's talk about Bitcoin for a moment, shall we? I'm on a weekly chart. And I wanted to show you this on purpose here to give you a little bit of an explanation about what we see and what I think may be happening. You can kind of see that I've got this stuff drawn out a little bit. It's a little bit of a hypothesis, but I do have some backing to go with it, okay? I'm going to add in the 200-day moving average right here. Only the 200-day moving average. I'm going to take off the 8 and 21 EMA that I normally use for buy sell because we know it's not a buy right now. And I'm just going to use a 200-day moving average, and I want to look back in history for a moment, all right? Every vertical line that you see is a previous halving, okay? All these vertical lines, as you see, they're all kind of in line with each other, and they're kind of cyclical. Previous halving, previous halving, previous halving. Every single time we have a halving, essentially supply and demand is affected. Now, what does that matter? Well, supply and demand is kind of the crutch of economics. The more of something there is, the less of it it's worth. Okay? The less of something that's out there, like gold or diamonds or opals, the more they're worth. Okay? Because you can't get your hands on them and you wish you could, the demand is higher. Okay? That's exactly the same thing with Bitcoin. Every time there's a halving, the amount of Bitcoin that's put out on the market by miners is reduced. Okay? And then only those who can mine efficiently will mine. Okay? At that point, less Bitcoin hits the market. Okay? And the less that's out there, the more that it's worth. Right? Got that? Cool. So that's been happening for quite a while now. Okay? Oh man, crypto boomers, bro. That's awesome. $1.99, that means shots. I'll pull out my friend Dak Jagnals for shots. Dak Jagnals. Salute. Let's go. I've had so much to drink today, it doesn't even bother me. Rug, what's up, brother? He says, I heard you read horoscopes too, bro. I got a horoscope for you. Avalanche are going to win the series. That's my horoscope for you. He knows what I'm talking about because he sells hockey equipment. What's up, Ron Poteet? What's up, Alvin? Good to see you, brother. Inside joke for Bunny Money. Bro. Oh, shit. He brought up Bunny Money. You guys have no idea. That's excellent. I'm going to wear the Bunny Money shirt on the next stream now. Thank you, Rug. I think those guys are still around, too. That's the amazing thing. But none of them talk to me. None of them want anything to do with me, which is interesting, man. I'd love to talk to people. People think I'm an asshole. I'm not. I'm just a regular guy. So, all previous halvings marked. There's some interesting tidbits about what's happened before, and I want to go all the way back to November 26, 2012, roughly November 26. Okay, that's not the perfect date, but it's close. If you look close here, you'll see previous to halvings, there's a bit of a run-up, okay? In this particular run-up, you had what appears to be 378 days or a full-on year of an uptrend before the halving actually happened, like almost like an anticipatory run-up, okay? After the halving, bull run continued. You had a hard run-up with a small downtrend marked by the green circles, and then an ending hardcore top blow-off all the way up to 2013. From there, bear market, okay? What goes up must come down. The indicators kind of reset, okay? You'll see the red line right here. The 200-day moving average shows up. And for the first time, I have this trend line drawn out that I could probably pull back farther, but just want to give you an example. You'll see that the price kind of stays over the 200-day moving average here. Now, yes, it does go under some. As you'll see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks it spent under the 200-day moving average. 7 weeks spent under. Okay? Shortly after that, what happens? You get another, after it breaks the 200-day moving average, 287-day, and if you move it on back here, try that again, about another year full of anticipatory run-up. Then you get a halving, short little sell-off after the halving, and then a mega run-up, which was from, obviously, 2016 all the way to the very top at 19,900, our previous cycle all-time high, okay? That's what everyone bases everything off of, but this happened way beforehand, as you can see. Now, I've got these points marked again, the high after the run-up, and then the time it came down and hit the 200-day moving average, which it did again, okay? This time what happens, it runs up as if it's going to have its yearly run up. Only this one only lasts 250 days before we get another sell off. And it runs down, hits the 200-day moving average, spends exactly a half a week under the 200-day weekly moving average. 200 weekly moving average, not daily. I'm sorry, the 200 weekly moving average. Bounces off of it here, by the way, and then only spends half a week under here, and then immediately pops back up, has another pre-halving run up, anticipatory, and then another hard run up that we just went through. Okay, the bull cycle that all of us just lived through just happened. What's up, Kopi? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Groot? Good to see you too. Me and Groot made some money today. Y'all ain't gonna fuck around. I got paid today. So price ran up again. Same thing again. You had a short-term sell-off. Everybody got real excited when this secondary move happened, just like happened down here. Okay, actually, this one didn't break resistance like this one did. This one actually peaked out and made a new all-time high, only for a little while, and then failed really quickly. But where did it go? Man, straight to the 200-day moving average again. Now, this is where the analysis gets a little tripped up, all right? I'm not sure if this point and this point are actually the top and the bottom here. And if you guys know anything about fractals, you know how I feel about fractals. Fucking waste of time. They really are. They're too inaccurate to care about. However, I cannot argue with the cyclical nature of what I see here. I see everything attempting to hold the 200-week moving average. I see it attempting to. Furthermore, if you look, I have this red trend line drawn right here. It appears to have held this red trend line all the way back to April 13, at least, which is damn near 9 years. Okay, 9 years it's spent over this trend line. I'm to assume it's going to continue staying over this until it fails. Okay, we just had a very hard capitulation for the last several weeks, months. Okay, just like we had here, several weeks, months down. All right. Am I to say that this run is happening just like it happened here and it just doesn't look exactly the same? Maybe. I'm not exactly sure on that one. But what I do see is it's attempting to get back to the 200-week moving average now. It hasn't yet. It's stuck under. But again, this isn't unheralded. It spent 7 weeks under here. Are we going to get a year-long anticipatory run up toward halving? Well, how far away are we? 665 days. That's not a year. That's not a year. That's 2 years. One would assume that we have a whole nother year of something to happen next. I'll point you to the previous cycle of what happened. 200-week moving average here, all the way out here, 518 days, roughly a year and a half. That's roughly about the same amount of time I have here. So are we going to get this short-term run up that makes a lower high like we had back here? Are we going to get a run up that makes a slightly higher high? I doubt it. It's never done that before. It's only ever made lower highs and then kind of had a little run up after. I'm to assume that it's going to hold this line. I'm to assume that it's going to make a short-term run somewhere around this green circle here. I'm not exactly sure where. Come back down here and slap this trend line one more time before pre-halvening and make a pre-halvening anticipatory run up. That's, again, 2 years away, almost 2 years to the date away. Not quite. It's more like 22 months from now, but that may change depending on the hash rate. You know what I'm saying? So roughly 2 years away. What's to come? Well, what I see short term is no buy signal yet. I see short term weekly wise that it's fighting the 200-week moving average, which is done before, but previously held. Okay. If I put up some indicators up here, you'll see that the MACD is very low. The RSI, my goodness, in the gutter. RSI hasn't been this low since 2018, post-halvening, post-run-up, okay? Before that, it hadn't been this low since January 15, which was mid-halvening. You see that? Mid-halvening? Roughly the same thing, mid-halvening. Cyclically speaking, we're due a relief bounce. Now, does that mean it's going to happen right now? No, it doesn't. This thing could go sideways for weeks or months. As I've stated, this thing doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sprint up. June 2019, 786 headshot. Thank you, Matt. What I'm seeing here is, cyclically speaking, we're due some sort of a bounce. Big, small, I don't really know. Again, it could take up to 7 weeks. or as fast as 1 month. What I know for sure is this RSI is oversold. MACD is very low. We're sitting on a trend line and hasn't broken nearly a decade. All these things lead me to believe we're going to have a short-term relief. Could this sell off and go down farther? Absolutely. For the first time post-halving, Bitcoin touched previous all-time highs. Never done that before. Never done that before. Does that mean it's going to keep going down more? Well, typically when we hit support, it means that we're going to bounce up. That doesn't mean it will. It's just a bit of a precursor to show you what could happen. Halfway through, everybody, go hit like if you would. We have 69 people watching, 45 people have hit like. If you would go hit like, they're free, brother. Why not? Let's go see what you're saying real quick. Confused on where these flags are going. It's just showing you previous highs and lows. That's all I was doing with marking them, okay? And just showing you the trend lines and the weekly moving average. I just wanted you to give some sort of an example of historical value as far as the chart goes. That we all just lived through. Yep, absolutely. Never miss a group, a Ray TA or Matt message. Always good info. Absolutely. We have double top though. So if we ever have a BTC cycle that doesn't repeat, it's now. Absolutely. It's never quite happened exactly like this before. The previous double top, as you see, was very far away. Very far away. Did kind of do that here. Have we sold off far enough? You know, according to fibs, we have. So we'll see. What's up, Leandro? Good to see you. What's up, Terry? I just put in my loan for BTC. Okay. We say relief market makes everyone bullish again, then more capitulation in the fall. Absolutely, yeah. I'm never going to do what retail does. I'm always going to do the opposite. We're ahead of retail. Those of us who read charts understand what's going to happen before it happens, so we're able to kind of make our move before then. No, dude, I spelled it wrong on purpose, Joe. I do that on purpose, actually. I misspell things on purpose. And you don't understand why I'm doing it, because I misspell it on purpose. And if you worry about the spelling more than the context of what's going on, it lets me know what you're really thinking. It lets me know that you don't really care so much about the context, but you care more about being right about the spelling. I do that on purpose. So anytime anyone ever mentions my spelling, I say that because that's on purpose. Einstein used to do the exact same thing in seminars. He would do mathematics wrong on the board to have people question why he did it, knowing good and well someone was going to try to call him out. Be careful. So that's the weekly. That's the weekly. Let's go down to the daily and see a better example of what sell or buy. Okay. Obviously, hardcore capitulation has happened the past multiple weeks. Nothing here that lends us otherwise price action to speak of that says, oh my God, it's good. We do have bullish engulfing on the daily. Now, this is not the CME chart. Let me flip around to the CME chart here right quick, okay? CME chart does not have that bullish engulfing, does it? Because CME chart isn't open on the weekends. And this tends to be a front-running chart. In fact, this gap still hasn't closed down here because it's not open on the weekend when the gap would have filled. Bitcoin actually bounced off of that gap over the weekend and never finished closing. So, do we have an 821 buy signal? No, we do not. Not even close. And if we go to the regular Bitcoin chart, which isn't the CME, you still don't have an 821 daily buy signal here. In fact, it bounced off of the 821, just off the 8 EMA, never quite got above it, never quite gave us a solidified yes signal as far as, hey, it's time to go. What about short-term capitulation? Did we fall far enough? I'm going off of pronunciation, not spelling. Whatever. I don't care how you're going off on it. I did it that way on purpose just to see who would complain. And now you know why I did it. Because now you've seen someone else try to farther be correct about the failed to read the context and more to worry about the word. If you look at the weekly, we came all the way down here to 1618, just short of 1618, stopping at 1414. Does that mean that we're done? Maybe, maybe not. We haven't crossed from one zone to the next. We're still stuck in this range of the 1414 to 1212, 1272, I'm sorry. We haven't crossed that range yet. There's a pivot point right in the way at S2. Even if we do come off that range, we did bounce off of S3, which is good. I don't see enough here to make me say, oh my God, yes, it's time. Just doesn't quite seem yet. Doesn't quite seem yet. I don't think it's worth the risk to buy so low. Could you get the absolute bottom and catch the handle of the falling knife as it hits the ground? Yes, you could. Is it worth it to take that big of a risk? I'm more risk adverse than most. I'm not going to be a degenerate and be an ape and just throw my money around. I'm not going to do it. I've never have and I never will. Okay. I'm going to be very careful about how I do things because all of you guys are watching and all of you guys want to call me out every chance you get, just like people who call me out about spelling that doesn't necessarily matter. Okay. I can't be the guy who does degenerate stuff. I'm not going to be that. I want to be something better. You're seeing the crypto space literally trip over its own dick right now. Everybody thinking they got the biggest dick in the market. Hey, look at me. I know what's happening. I got NFTs. I got Solana network. Look at me, everybody. I'm an AVAX whale. Fail, 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 fail. And here we sit waiting for the right time to buy while everyone else is trying to figure out what the hell to do. Oh, Celsius is crashing. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. I'm waiting for a chance to buy. What are you doing? Are you worrying? Are you complaining? Are you looking for answers? Well, the answers are right here in front of you on the chart. We don't have a buy signal yet on Bitcoin. What about some other charts? What about Ethereum, the second biggest one? Kind of the same, no? You haven't done much but bounce off of S3. You haven't got over S2. Kind of looks Paul Wall, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it's just going to go sideways. Well, if that's the case, I really don't have any room for that to be in my portfolio. Hey, look, another bear flag actually. Sitting on a little support. What support am I speaking about? If you scroll way over here, previous all-time high at 2018 support level is what we've been smacking around with now. Kind of bouncing off of it now. That's cool. That's cool. Can we hold that support? Man, I hope so, because if we don't, 654 is the next lower target. And if that falls, everybody's going to go into a nuclear meltdown. I won't. I'll be ready to buy. But I can see the meltdown happening. I can see how people are going to get so upset and start losing their mind over the simplest things. Okay? Not going to be the one that does it. I'm not going to be that guy. I'll be the guy sitting over here waiting for my chance. Okay? What about some other top coins? Well, this is a chance to look at some other ones like Algorand. I've been watching Algorand very closely. Algorand almost got over the 8 EMA, but hasn't quite got from 8 to 21. I did make some leverage trades on Algorand. I made some killer money today between Algorand, FTM, AVAX, Solana, and XLM. I made bank today. All right. What did you make? A couple percent? I hope you made more than that. I hope you're watching carefully because there's money to be made out there. Okay. What about Solana? That's an interesting chart to speak on. So I wrote on this one and I shared it to our Discord as well as to Stephen's Discord, Stephen the Calculator guy. I have a chart section over there, so does Groot. Okay, I share charts over there all the time just to try to help out. This one broke the short-term trend line. Look at that. Let me remove these fibs for you. This one broke the short-term trend line. You see this trend line was coming down. It actually broke it finally. Once it broke it, this is actually the third day over the trend line. It's failing to break the S1 pivot. Okay. As I said, I'd be more comfortable with an entry in this green circle right here. And it isn't quite in that green circle yet, just short of it. We need that to jump over and get in this circle and hold this circle, which would be on top of S1 over trend, which would be much more confirmation than it would be if we just threw our money at it. Okay. Could you absolutely catch the bottom here? Yes, you could. Is it worth it to jump in this and watch your money potentially fade? No, it's not. The few percentage that you're going to lose waiting is worth the risk and worth the reward. Okay? Because you still have plenty of juice to get up to the next level. There's a ton of resistance on these charts. Nothing is just going to go flying up into the air like you think. Yes, SHIB had a great day yesterday. It's already down 9%. It failed to break the trend line. As you see, that big upper white trend line failed to break yet. And as a matter of fact, it's almost fell in the short-term trend line too. So I asked you, is it worth it to go crazy and throw your money around? I just don't think it is right now. We have to be more selective about our buys and sells. Slowly, people are starting to learn. Hey man, crypto Twitter's falling apart. Multiple things in the crypto space are failing left and right. What can I do differently this time? You have the answers, folks. You have the answers on the chart. They say wait a day or two more to save thousands of dollars. Isn't that worth it? The few dollars that you'll miss on the way up, you save thousands by not being a degenerate. You chose to be your own financial advisor when you picked crypto. Now act like one. Start acting like a financial advisor of your own money and stop acting like a degenerate gambler who can't stop putting all their money on black at the roulette table. Nick. There's nobody I've ever seen worse than Papa Nick Fresh in Vegas, by the way. That guy is a walking cooler. Don't gamble with him. Real quick, Kobe says, what if BTC fails the all-time trend? Where are we going from there? Hard to say, but at least 17-ish thousand, somewhere around in there. That'd be a decent target, 18 to 17,000. Jehovah's Thickness, amazing name. He says, go through the instructional videos. The Renko strategy is a good one. Yes, it is. How do you guys trade with full-time jobs? Almost impossible. You only need to check the chart roughly 5 minutes a day, and that's at closing. We have a Discord full of people for you to be able to follow along with. In case you don't have time, you can simply pop in there and look at some charts and see everything's around. You don't have to constantly analyze. I did this for 12 hours a week. I'm 12 hours a day, 60 hours a week, and I still managed to find the time to do this. You can find more time than you think you can. You just have to be dedicated. It's not easy. I understand that. We all have lives. We all have women. We all have full-time jobs. I had a full-time job up until recently. Now I do this full-time. So everyone looks at me and says, oh, you have all the time in the world to do this. That's not true either. Okay. Obviously, I wish I had more time. But now that I have my own time, it's harder to find time to sit here and do nothing except look at charts. So I understand. Point is, 15, 20 minutes a day is all you really need to do. Okay. Watch the instructional videos on your lunch break. Watch them when you don't have anything to do. Want some instructional videos to watch? There you go. I'll share you the link right now. Bam. Copy, paste, and off you go. Full list of instructional videos. I'm about to add some more. I have a little instructional video that shows you how to kind of go through these to put up first. I'm going to do an updated cloud strategy video. Then I'm going to do an updated Fibonacci retracement video because it's kind of glitchy and old. It's several years old. It was done back when we had the laundry room, back in the old school days. Some of you guys don't remember the laundry room days. 5:30 comes early, Frank says. That's right. When all else fails, drink. Oh, I got you. Let's do it. Whiskey. Trade fail says, you're the man, Keith. Nah, you're the man. I'm just a guy. Can't screw up the 821 EMA on the daily. Really simple and effective. Thank you. I love it. So 11:30. Thank you all very much for coming. We only do 30 minutes on Tuesdays. Why? Because it's Tuesdays, man. We're going to do this tomorrow again at 1 p.m. And then on Thursday, we're going to do 11 p.m. for a whole hour. We just do 30 minutes on Tuesday now because we split it up and have a little Wednesday time. So thank you all for coming. I appreciate every single person who comes on here. 95 people for 30 minutes is awesome. I want to try to get back over 100 again. We had some times. What's up, Rugsy? Good to see you, brother. We had times we had over 100 constantly. Okay. I want to see us get back to that. That'd be awesome. 100 likes and 100 people, because the more people we can help, the better. Now is the time to help. Now is the time to learn. Now is the time to teach. Thank you all. I'll see y'all on the next stream on Wednesday. Leave y'all with this and the word. Thank you. I love the snowman too, brother. See that right there? That's awesome, isn't it? I'm glad somebody caught on to that. And the late, great Notorious B.I.G.'s words. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to be here with me. You guys will never quite understand how much I appreciate that. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good, man. Peace.